What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning into another week of the Flagrant Five podcast. Please be sure to continue to like, comment, and subscribe, help our channel grow so we can continue to provide content for you guys. As this week, we're bringing in a special guest, lovely boy Cedric. He's going to be coming up with a new segment. Say hello, Ced.
Yo, what's up? Name is Cedric. I go to Harper College with these boys, and I'd just like to thank the Flagrant Five for having me.
Of course, he's going
Sure.
to be a guest around here, still the Flagrant Five, but we'd love to have him on here, and we hope to see him here in the future. So let's transition on over to Ed. Let's start things off.
Before I get to news, building off what David said, we'd like to have our friends, not just Cedric, some of our other friends come on the show and have us play a game. We just thought that'd be a fun idea to keep things fresh. But for news, there's not a whole lot of news, but we are going to be talking about the most slept on team in the NBA, the Utah Jazz. They're the best team in the NBA at 14-4, which is a little funny to me because I remember two of our members in the call here were complaining about their players, Mohammed about Donovan Mitchell, and Cedric hates Rudy Gobert. But they are third in defense and fifth in offense, best team in the league. What are your guys' thoughts on Utah?
Donovan Mitchell stepped it up, man. I remember at the beginning of the season, he was shooting horribly. And, man, he's really stepped up. He's been very, very consistent, not just fantasy-wise, but just in general. Like, I'm looking at shooting splits. It's very even across the board. I remember at the beginning of the season, he was shooting like 20-something% from three. And I'm like, dude, I want to trade this guy, get him traded, get him out of here. And he's been playing well. Gobert's been playing actually really well. Don't know why Cedric hates him, but he's been playing really well, man.
Yeah, I mean, like Rudy Gobert for my fantasy team at least, he's been playing like really bad, but he has been stepping it up. And he's always been really good at defense. He's the defensive anchor of the team, and that's why they're one of the best teams in the league in defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to admit one of my faults when it came to Utah. I don't remember exactly when we were doing the standing predictions, but I know there were times where I thought this Utah team might not make the playoffs. And man, do I look dumb right now. they are playing very well. They know how to work well as a team. Donovan Mitchell is going to be their leader for the future. Rudy Gobert, like Cedric said, is the defensive anchor of that team. And overall, they're just playing really well. And I think one of the biggest X factors of that team is Mike Conley stepping it up. Last year, he was pretty bad. He was garbage at shooting. But this year, he's really stepped it up, I've noticed.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the team's success is contingent on whether Donovan Mitchell shows up. Because you saw at the start, everyone had him under the radar because Donovan Mitchell was playing under the radar. They have a solid bench. They have people who can score coming off the bench. They got solid defensive players. They got Gobert, who was with Depoy in his career. So they have the key assets to be a very successful team in the West. It's just whether he can show up and if he can continue playing the way he's playing, because they have a team that can go far. I don't know if they're Lakers far, but in the next few years, they're going to be something scary.
Okay.
For me, I think that the Jazz have stepped it up, but the schedule has been extremely easy so far. So I do think they're gonna level off. Like they've been playing the Suns, the Clippers, not the Clippers. I'm smoking the Knicks and the Spurs. Like these team and the Pistons. Like these teams are not that good. I think they're gonna level off eventually.
That brought me into my next point. They're on a 10-game winning streak, believe it or not. And obviously, they're not better than the Lakers or Clippers, but by the end of the season, will this be the third best team in the West, or are you guys still rocking with like Denver or Portland?
I'm
Well,
taking Denver.
They have
Denver.
the best duo in the West right now, which is Donovan Mitchell and winning. So I feel that if
Winning.
they continue this spree, that they could have top four, top three.
I
the
see
way the
four,
Nuggets-
maybe five.
Yeah, the way the Nuggets have been playing, they've been barely like on and off, on and off. But
They're on a
I'm pretty
5-game
sure
win
they'll
streak.
kick
Yeah,
it.
they're on a good stretch right now.
Yeah. At the start, they're kind of looking a little shaky. Jokic was putting in his buckets, but the rest of the team, because they lost Jeremy Grant, they lost a few key role players.
Michael Porter Jr. was out for a while.
Yeah,
He's finally back.
exactly.
They're playing really well.
So I really think the West is up for grabs from 3 onward.
Okay. All right, I need everyone to answer this. If they rematch the Nuggets in the playoffs, who would win? Who would you guys take?
still taking the Nuggets, man.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think that anyone on that team can guard Jokic. Really, I mean, you guys are thinking Gobert, obviously, but dude, Jokic is insane, man. And Jamal Murray and Donovan had an insane clash last season, but I think Michael Porter Jr. would be the X factor this season. I really think he would make Jazz suffer.
Yeah, I agree with Mo. I would take Denver again. Do I think it would be another 3-1 comeback? No. I would say a 6 or 7 game series though, but I'm still going to take Denver.
Denver.
Wow, really?
Cedric, you can go.
I agree with Mo and Evan. I think the Nuggets would win in 6 or 7, like last year, because Michael Porter Jr. he really stepped it up in last year's playoffs, and if he steps it up again, then it's GG's.
David, please tell me you're rocking with Utah.
Michael Porter Jr. in 5.
I'm rocking with Utah, bro. You guys forget the playoff series, they were missing one of their best scorers and still won 7 in Bogdanovich. So I don't know, dude. And then Jazz are just looking real nice. Maybe I'm just on the hype train.
I don't know. I mean, Utah's really good. Like, that's why that team went to 7, because they had them 3-1. They just couldn't close them off because they didn't have that key factor in Bogdanovich. And Michael Porter Jr. really stepped it up. Jamal Murray was playing coked out of his mind, so there's not really much you can do to stop that. And
Jamal had his head in the game, man. What can I say?
And yes, he did.
All right. So it's kind of funny. I feel like the Jazz are really relatable to the Sixers. They're both their duos is a guard center combo. Which team is more surprising to you guys this season, the Sixers or Jazz?
Jazz are far more surprising, in my opinion.
Jazz.
Definitely.
Yeah, Jazz.
I feel like the Sixers were more surprising
Really?
because last year, from what I remember, didn't they get like a 6 seed? They got 6.
They got 6 seed. Yeah, they got a 6 seed.
Yeah, and now I know they're a better seed than.
They're the number 1 seed.
They're in the first in the East, bud.
I feel like that's way more surprising going from a 6 seed to a 1st seed. It's a very big improvement.
That's fair. They did deal with a lot of injuries last year. Though I remember Embiid was always out with back issues. Ben Simmons missed a good chunk in the season too. But they're playing really well this season.
Yeah, he's also missing a jump shot.
Ben, yeah.
He's never gonna find one, bro. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
dude, he's shooting it, man. He's shooting it. He's airballing some, but he's shooting it.
This pandemic
Yeah,
gonna end before he finds a jump shot.
What do you think?
So this pandemic's gonna end by the time he finds a jump shot.
That's it.
The pandemic's ending soon, man. The pandemic's ending soon, so you know what that means. Ben Simmons getting a jump shot soon. I like that, Hanuk. Thank you.
If Ben Simmons
That
gets a
was
jump
aiming
shot
at
within
the-
the next 3 months, I'll give everybody in here $100.
Yeah,
I'd say
dude,
less.
no way.
Have my cash app right.
He'll literally go 5 of 7. If he does that, I'll literally.
I will literally fly to Philly right now and put them
I'll buy
into
you
a
all the
personal
cars.
shooting outlet.
All right. Anything else on Utah and Philly, boys?
Well,
No? All right. Let's talk about a team that's the bottom of the standings, the Washington Wizards. They got Russell Westbrook back, but I believe they're 1 in like 8 or 7 with him. And without him, they're still ass, but they're better. I'm sure you guys saw the memes of Beal like, just depressed, man, on the
I know
bench. Like,
Beal just blasting driver's license every day he drives home from practice.
is Beal leading the league in scoring?
Yes.
He is.
Yeah,
Dude.
he's leading the entire league in scoring.
Someone get that man out of Washington. They're a lost cause.
35.
They're done. Their season's over, right?
I'm gonna be honest. If he gets straight on another team, I don't think he's gonna put up as much points.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
he'll be.
Yeah,
If
but
he
he's
gets
gonna be
snubbed from
winning.
another All-Star game, you just need to get that man out of into a different league at this point.
Hey,
'Cause
I have a question for you, man. Now, I recall you saying the Wizards are still making the playoffs. You wanna comment on that?
Listen, I was literally about to bring that up. Dude, you can't blame me, though. They look so promising. They got Westbrook. He seemed super motivated. It looked like he was actually going to be a leader and not step head. They got a really
The
good
leader missed shots.
Oh, my God. They got a steal in the draft, I thought, at the time, in Denny.
Yeah.
Beal had the best season of his career last year. Like, I don't know. I really thought they were going to make
Well,
it. I
with
guess.
Denny, they're not playing him to his strengths. They're playing him as like a third option spot up shooter. He's a facilitator. That's how he played in the EuroLeague. That's how he's just played his whole game. He's a facilitating slasher. And if you're not utilizing the way you play your rookie, he's just going to come out as a bust.
Okay.
Sad.
So, Evan, go ahead, Mo.
I didn't say anything.
That was me.
Oh, my bad. Oh, go
That
ahead.
was
No.
Nick.
I was saying what's sad that Russell Westbrook has more of a jump shot than Ben Simmons.
That's that's facts. That's been facts, dog.
Yeah, that's been a fact.
I know that's still sad.
I think
I mean,
Spud
West-
Webb had a better jump shot than Ben Simmons. And he
Westbrook's
couldn't
still,
even see over the defender.
Westbrook's still putting up like his decent stat padding numbers. But listen, at the beginning of the season, would you guys believe me if I told you that the Pistons, Magic, and Knicks and Cavs have better records than the Wizards? Would you guys believe me?
I'm pretty sure I put the Wizards are one of my lowest seeds.
Really?
Yes.
Why the Wizards making the playoffs?
No, they're definitely
No.
not making the playoffs.
No, I said I had them in the beginning of the year.
Oh,
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought the Wizards, like Beal's dropping 35. Westbrook's actually going to like dish it to everybody on the team. Denny Avdia is going to be a solid third playmaker, but they're just falling apart.
if a trade were to happen for Beal, where do you guys think he'd end up? I feel
I
like
think
there's so many different places he could go.
I think either my two teams would be Dallas and Denver.
Really, I thought of the
Mhm.
Heat for some reason. The Heat were my number one at the moment.
I was thinking Heat too.
I'm surprised you didn't say 76ers.
The Sixers are not getting him.
Thanks.
I would love Bradley Beal on the Sixers. Trust me, but nah, I wouldn't
Trust you,
do
Ben
That
that.
would be
Simmons.
disgusting. Beal and Embiid.
Oh, dude.
That
Oh,
would
y'all
be
forgetting
beautiful.
It's going to cost you Simmons and Maxey, though.
It will
Well,
cost us Simmons
Okay.
and Maxey, but that's
forgetting
you would pay that
about-
for James Harden. I'm not paying that for Bradley Beal, man.
that Bradley Beal's Lakers combo I'm playing. I feel like he'd be good on my Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
Dude,
interesting.
that'd be insane.
What would they give up though?
I was about to say, what would they give
Chris
up?
They
Middleton,
have to.
Chris Middleton?
I
He's
would
been
have.
having a really good season, dude.
I know I'm
Nah.
saying not Bradley Beal level good, but Chris Middleton, probably some other like filler players.
You'd have to do Drew Holiday and then probably some key rotational players like
Bobby
Lopez,
Portis.
Bobby Portis.
If they keep Chris Middleton and Bradley Beal and Giannis,
That'd be an insane team.
that's the best team in the East without a doubt. Or second best, the Nets.
The Nets.
I
nah.
also,
Ethan,
I
that's
was
the
watching
best in the East, dude.
I'm
Who?
not riding with them. The Nets.
I am.
It's because you think the 76ers are making the finals.
Yeah. And they just beat your Lakers today, and you said they would be blown up by 20. What happened?
Hey, listen, man. I didn't expect LeBron to play like LeBron. Actually,
No, he
LeBron-
played really well.
I was about to
No,
say, he
it
was
was
supposed to play
80.
the
Wait,
court.
80. Who played bad then? Oh no, freaking Montrezl Harrell.
Oh,
that's
Montrezl
why they
Harrell.
lost.
He was the X factor. Yeah, that's why they lost.
Give me five
That's why they
fantasy.
lost. Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
because Talon Horton Tucker didn't have 40 points. That's why they lost. Yeah, that's why they lost enough.
Yeah,
Weren't the Lakers down like 14 with 4 minutes to go?
Yeah, no, they had a mad comeback.
And then,
they were still-
LeBron led that comeback just to get Tobias
LeBron
Harris.
and Caruso.
Tobias
that
Harris
comeback.
told
Can you
made
imagine
Caruso
J-
into his
what
baby.
J. Cole could have been.
What J. Cole could have been.
I watched a video earlier about the Beal trade ideas, but like you guys were saying, whatever team trades for him is gonna have to give up like a historic amount of whatever. Do you think it'd be smarter for teams like that to go for a player like Levine, who would be much cheaper, but he's not as good? What do you guys think about that?
That can't
don't-
take that Levine slander.
I don't believe
Slander.
those Levine rumors, man. I feel like those are just so.
I don't think they should bullshit trade Levine. If they do, I'll be extremely upset.
Yeah, I have no idea why AK would do that. He's a star player. Like for the past, 12 games, he's averaging 36 and 5. Why would you trade that away when you have a very solid foundation going on right now?
We do not. All right. Anyways,
No.
continue.
Are you serious? Levine averaging 36 and 5.
Except from Levine.
Except
Except from Levine.
Morgan's been good. Wendell Carter's been decent. Kobe's been good.
Wendell's been
Patch-
hurt.
Patrick
Look.
Williams has shown promise as a very, very solid two-way player.
I was thinking,
I've-
I'm not gonna lie. When you said that, I was thinking of their bench. When I said that, that's why I
Their
said
bench
that.
is
think
really good. They
Felicio?
got Gafford, they got
yeah, I was just gonna
say,
Satoransky,
I
Russell
think-
Valentine.
All right, I don't like our bench, but that's our convert for another day.
Evan, who has a brighter future, Bulls or Cavs?
Really?
Who?
Come on. Come on. It's the
Bulls.
Cavs.
The Bulls.
It's the Cavs.
Bulls.
It's the
Bulls.
Cavs.
You
It's
guys
the
have a
Bulls.
metric fuck ton of
The Bulls are
big
building
men.
something really special.
Dude, Drummond's
Yeah.
gone this season, right? So we'll
Yeah.
have McGee, Nance, and
McGee's
Jared
a-
Allen, and Kevin
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
So-
Kevin Love's gone too, dog.
Sick.
He's not
Shaq
staying.
then two-time Shaq then MVP on your team.
good.
Dude, your team's
After-
not as good as the Bulls.
Half your lineup is big men.
What?
Half your lineup is big men.
Right now.
Right now, yeah, right
And
now.
it's leading us
Yeah.
to more wins than the Bulls.
It's the
Fair enough.
Bulls.
Okay,
What do you
to be
expect?
Fair
honest,
enough.
the Bulls have been playing some really, really solid teams as of late.
Okay, let me tell you this real quick. After this 4-game stretch that the Cavs have, they have probably the toughest schedule in the league. They play the Bucks twice, they play the Clippers, they play the Warriors, they play the Spurs, they play the Suns, they play the Bucks again, and they play Indiana twice.
I know you
Remember all that
say
shit off the
Warriors
top
are
of your head?
tough.
What'd you just say?
You
Who,
remember
me?
all of that off the top
Yes,
of your
Minuk,
head?
what'd you just say?
Oh, I said I know you did not just bring up the Warriors like they were a tough team to play when you're the Cavs.
Oh. No. Steph Curry's a tough team to play.
Yeah, Steph Curry's.
Dude, they dogged us for the past 5 years.
Yeah, but you're forgetting Kelly
yeah.
Oubre shooting like 2% from 3.
Oh, Kelly Oubre, yeah. I mean, Curry's great and all, but he's no Colin Sexton.
I just thought of that. What if Beal went to the Warriors, like a little Kelly Oubre swap, maybe throwing another pick?
What are you
Kelly
talking
Oubre
about?
is trade.
Bradley Beal to the Warriors, man.
Kelly
That'd be
Oubre's
wild. That'd be
Kelly
wild.
Oubre's trade value was complete dumpster.
As of right now, they'd be lucky to get a vending machine out of Kelly Oubre.
Vending machine.
Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre back on the Wizards, man. Back on
I
the
would love
Wow,
Wizards.
it comes back full circle.
That could fix their defense. That's a good transition, Evan. Cedric, guess what place they are in defensive ratings out of 30? The Wizards. Out of 30.
I'm gonna guess they're 29th.
They're 28th.
Oh,
Guys.
who's playing worse defense than the Wizards?
Yeah, I was about to say, guys, guess the 2 teams below them.
Bulls
No,
and
Hornets. No, Bulls are like top 15, 18.
It's 2 West teams.
really?
Minnesota.
Mhm.
Oh, Minnesota. Really?
No, and they're close to each other. Kind of.
For some reason, I want to say
Sacramento?
Houston. For some reason,
No.
Dude, I don't know. Just tell me.
Portland and Sacramento.
Really?
I said
Portland?
Sacramento.
Portland, really?
I can see
Portland.
Sacramento, but Portland?
I mean, yeah, Portland's always bad at defense.
Dude, they have
Yeah,
cancer as their
Portland-
Yeah,
starting center.
Nurkic got hurt. He had penis cancer. Starting center at the moment.
That's Cedric's fantasy center.
On my fantasy team.
I
How's
don't
that going?
see as of right now.
Yeah, you dropped 40 last game you
Did he?
played.
Oh, wow. I'm
This team
Not
is
been paying
popping off
attention
the
to
1
Canada.
week I play him.
Finally, it's a good time to start.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying, "Oh, my team's ass. I'm quitting," and then
Never
proceeds
in
to
my
be up
life.
on the league by 300.
All right, guys. Anything else on the pain of Beal and the Wizards?
I
It
got
sucks.
nothing.
Beal's one of my favorite players, like to watch. He's been one of mine ever since he came into the league. And I love that loyalty aspect that everyone's trying to do. Like Lillard, he needs to get out of Portland, but he wants to stay loyal to the Trailblazers for some damn reason. Beal's doing the same thing. Like I respect them wanting to stay, but if your team's playing that bad, you got to get the hell out of there. Like,
Especially Beal.
yeah, you got to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I agree because last year they were really bad, and then this year it's not looking so good. So I think Beal should demand a trade immediately to a better team, at least. Maybe pull
Just-
the thing who Harden did.
He needs to
I
pull a
can't-
Kevin
That suit.
Porter. He needs to pull a Kevin Porter and throw food at half the staff.
Look, bro, let's not talk about that. It's a touchy subject, man. Touchy subject.
Come on, man. All right. Anyways, let's move on to I have 2 very disappointing teams in each conference, or 1 from each. Maybe the most disappointing team in the league. The Pelicans are 6-10. I have no clue what's wrong with them. Apparently, I've heard a lot of Lonzo trade rumors. First of all, what was your guys' expectation? Because a lot of people had him in the playoffs. And what are your guys' thoughts on them right now?
I don't think
I didn't expect them to be in the playoffs. And I didn't really expect them to be like all that because at the end of the day, they're a very, very young team. you can't expect them to be amazing right out of the gate. They got to develop and mesh well with each other. And they do have some good veteran leadership in the locker room, but like when your starting lineup consists of 5 extremely young players, you can't expect to be winning right out of the gate. So this doesn't surprise me, but I know this team will be a lot better in the future.
Yeah, they have some really odd pieces in my opinion. I really feel like that Lonzo fit really doesn't make sense in my opinion anymore. He's just not playing well with Zion, and I feel like Zion's definitely your building block and your cornerstone of the franchise. JJ Redick's been actually not a good fit for them either. I feel like he should get traded, and surprisingly, I think Steven Adams is a pretty poor signing. I feel like he's not playing well with that team at all.
They're
once-
just going. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you can go. You
I was
start.
just gonna say they're going for the strongest front court of all time. It's Zion and Steven
Dude,
Adams.
for real.
Can you imagine getting
So-
run through screens like that all day? I'd quit.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with this is gonna make him all happy, but I think JJ Redick should go back to the 76ers.
I agree. I fully agree with you.
I
More
actually
shooting.
he needs to go on the 76ers again. That was such a good fit.
He was very good on the Sixers.
And Steven Adams just needs I just don't think he's a good fit as well. They should I don't know. They should try to get him for like a more shooting big man. I think they should aim for it, but I'm not sure.
I think
Brandon-
Miles Turner would be the perfect fit on that team.
I don't think the Indiana would trade Miles Turner at this point. He's been playing
Yeah,
really,
for
really well.
That's
Yeah.
you're right.
He
He's
didn't
finally
he
showing
didn't
it upside.
he did
Brandon
not have
Ingram-
a very good game tonight. I'll say that. His game
Brandon
tonight
Ingram's
was not
playing-
very good.
Brandon
How would you-
Ingram this was decent.
How would you guys feel if the Pelicans did a swap with the Grizzlies for Valanciunas? I feel like that'd be a good fit for their Ja as well, Steven Adams, and have Jaren at the power forward because he's a good shooter too.
It's like trading
Valanciunas is
chocolate.
way
Jaren's
better
been
than
out.
Steven Adams.
And
I like
Jonas
that.
is better. I feel like it's a good fit for both sides. Maybe Pelicans throw a pick or two. I feel like that'd be pretty
Yeah, I
decent.
guess. I just don't like the shooting on this team. To be honest, I don't
Yeah,
like
what I. Sorry, but what I would want to see. It's because I'm a Lonzo fan. I've been a Lonzo fan ever before the hype. That if the Bulls somehow got him for their bench,
For Felicio, I like it. Let's do it.
because his value is low right now. He's a very solid just playmaker both on the defensive end and on offensive end. And if you put him in as a 6-man, he's able to facilitate that offense, play defense where Kobe can't. Just lob it to Zach LaVine, who can probably jump from the 3-point line if he wanted to. That'd be a perfect fit. JJ Redick goes back to Philadelphia. He actually starts playing like himself again, and then the Pelicans just rebuild around Zion.
Zion
I feel like
I feel like might be a top 5 duo in like 3 years.
Cool.
you said Ingram and Zion.
Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. But no, Hanuk, you're right. Like I think people like the media is just rushing this team. Like
Yeah.
I never got the argument. Like people think teams are disappointments, but like if I asked them straight up, oh, do you expect like the Pelicans to beat or like be better than the Suns and Warriors? They would say probably no. Like just give these teams time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I agree.
And I hate the argument. Like everyone was like roasting Houston the last couple of years. Like, oh, James Harden's not making it to the finals. Would any of you guys pick Houston over the Lakers or Warriors in the past years in the playoffs? No. So like, what do you expect? I don't get that. I never got that narrative. All right. Anything else on the Pelicans, boys?
No.
Now for the East, there's a lot of disappointing teams. Raptors, Wizards. I picked the Heat. They're 6-11 just because they were in the finals. But to be fair, they've been missing Jimmy for a while, and Bam's looking really, really good lately. There's nothing. Should we be worried about the Heat?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Just checking.
Like you said, Jimmy Butler's out. Tyler Hero's been out for like 4 or 5 games, I want to say, I think. And he's definitely a big instrumental piece in them. Duncan Robinson and Bam have really stepped it up, though. That's what I like to see when their players are gone. But I think Jimmy is going to be a big, big impact when he comes back.
I think the Heat-
100%.
I think the Heat are still going to make the playoffs. Like Mo said, when Jimmy Butler comes back, Tyler Hero comes, all their pieces come back. They're going to step it up. They're going to make the playoffs.
Are they finals ready this year?
Hell no.
I don't believe so. Not
I
this
feel like they're
year.
always a dark horse, man. That Heat team's really good. I feel like they're always a dark horse, but they're not one of my favorites.
I feel like they have really good chemistry together. That's how
That's
they made
true.
the finals last year.
100%.
I feel like there's a lot of teams in the East, like the Nets and like the Bucks. I feel like they're more motivated to make the finals this year, in my opinion.
Okay. Who would? All right, both teams fully healthy. Last thing for me, who would you guys take? Bucks or Heat? Fully healthy, both teams in a series.
I'm taking the Heat. Bam is the Giannis stopper, man. Bam is the Giannis
It's tough
stopper.
because everyone on the Heat, like every single person on that lineup can match up with one another. And Duncan Robinson's a 6 foot, 3 and 10 almost JJ Redick. They just pull, like literally just give him the ball. What's he gonna pull? Then Jimmy Butler's Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo's playing out of his mind lately. Like the Bucks don't have that playoff experience that everybody on that team does.
Bucks in 6.
Really?
Who?
I'm taking Heat in 6.
With all that you argued, Bucks in 6.
I feel like the Bucks are gonna get revenge this year. They're gonna beat if they do play in the playoffs, the Heat would win. Or no, the Bucks would win. I mean,
I agree with Cedric and Henok. I'd take the Bucks.
they're gonna get
Yep,
revenge.
sign me up for the Bucks. I'm picking the Bucks
it's
again.
so hard because that Bucks team is looking like vicious in the East.
Giannis has somewhat of a 3-point shot. Then it's Bucks in 6.
I feel like they're a little slept on, to be honest.
The Bucks?
I mean, a little, just because everyone's been talking about the Sixers and Heat. I mean,
Yeah.
Sixers and Nets.
I guess.
All right, is that all for Newsboys?
Yes, sir.
All right, Evan, take it away, my friend.
All right. So we are going to be telling you guys our early award predictions for each of the major awards in the NBA. You know, we're only about, 20 games in now, right? Around 20 games-ish. So each of us are just going to give off our winner for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, all that jazz. So I think we should just start off with the big one. Should we start with the MVP?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the MVP. Now, my MVP, Mo and I have debated this quite often, but now that they've risen in the standings, my MVP is Nikola Jokic.
Wow.
Yes. The Nuggets are now 4th in the West, with Jokic playing out of his mind, averaging almost a triple-double, leading the league in assists. He's best play. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to go against Jokic. It's so hard to go against Jokic.
I mean, it's not really hard when you have Joel Embiid as your competitor, man. He's leading that 76ers team to the 1 seed, dude. Like, can you argue that he's not the MVP? Like, I mean, last night, today's game, you saw him play the Lakers. They were undefeated on the road, and then the Sixers pulled it out, man. If you guys saw that Embiid injury where he landed on his back, dude, it seemed so painful, and he came back, and dude, he came back really good too. He took like a 5-minute break, and he was perfectly fine. Embiid's insane, man. He's been playing MVP caliber. I think he's probably not the best for Depoy, but he's up there in that ranking as well. And he's just been playing out of his mind. He's my MVP.
Yeah. Usually I'm a contrarian to any of Mo's claims, but the narrative for both just Embiid and just how he plays, like no one on the floor can guard him whenever he has the ball. That's just facts. He's too big. He's too agile for a 7-footer. There's no one that can match up with him. And I feel like he has that narrative because obviously history shows that whoever has a better narrative will win MVP. If not, then Jordan would have had 12. But for me, it's either Embiid or LeBron.
Okay. I am also going to go with Embiid, personally. They're the best team in the East. I feel like also it's cool that we have the 2 big men battling it. I feel like for MVP, usually big men, they don't really win MVP that much. I think this is a perfect year. The Sixers, their narrative, I feel like is changing because it was always, this team, they're not surrounded with the right pieces. They got Al Horford running power forward or something like that. But now they actually have a good team, good shooters. I feel like Doc Rivers might be coach of the year. I'm not going to say that, but I got Embiid.
I think if the 76ers get a 1 or 2 seed, Embiid will win MVP.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear.
1 or 2 seed, man.
For me,
Okay, Evan. Oh, go ahead. No, sorry, I forgot you didn't say.
Oh no, you're good. For me, I have either Jokic or KD winning MVP. I
You
don't
gotta
think
pick one, bro.
I have Jokic actually. I'm at Jokic winning MVP.
All right. Very interesting discussion. Next, let's go to the Defensive Player of the Year. And I just want to give one quick shout out to Miles Turner. He's playing insane right now. He's averaging 4 blocks a game. But based on the fact that this guy can guard very well in the perimeter for his size, I think he's long overdue for this award. I'm giving it to Anthony Davis.
AD.
AD.
Interesting.
He's
Me,
long overdue.
I think I have to go with Rudy Gobert, man. We talked about it already. The Jazz are one of the best, is the best team according to record in the NBA. I mean, you can't uncredit that defense that they've been playing, dude. And it's really because Rudy Gobert is the defensive anchor of that team. And I think Rudy Gobert's taking another one, man.
I agree with Mo. I have to go with my boy Rudy Gobert. He's on my fantasy team. He's a defensive anchor, you know. Gotta go with him.
So much slander for Rudy Gobert, and then wants him to be the D-boy.
As your D-boy.
I don't ever want to hear you say who wants Rudy Gobert ever again.
Because he drops 30 and 20 for no reason.
I'm gonna agree with Evan. The Lakers have the best defense in the league. And Anthony Davis is such a versatile defender. Like Evan said, he can defend anything, any position. He can swat balls. He's a good rim protector. I think people are sleeping on Kawhi. The Clippers are also really good in defense this season. I feel like he's having an underrated season, but no, I'm gonna go with AD.
I'm gonna go.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Patrick Williams. No.
Alrighty.
Your opinions.
I thought he was about to say Michael Porter Jr.
No. That's most improved and MVP.
Okay. For me, I have Rudy Gobert. You can't go wrong with Rudy Gobert. They man shut down the league last year. I think he's gonna do the same this year.
Come on. Come on.
God, bro.
Yeah, no, I'd have to agree with that, to be honest. The number one defense, Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis. You can't go into that man, otherwise he's swatting that into the 15th row bare minimum. He's just so good laterally and just trying to post up with all the bigs in the league. Like he's just gonna stop you. He's probably the only person I can see giving Embiid a run for his money.
You got destroyed today, dude.
Yeah.
You got destroyed today.
Yeah, I know. I was like, if Anthony Davis was playing out of his mind on defense, then maybe he'd stop Embiid, but he's the D-boy in my eyes.
Yeah. I hate to be this dude with the Gobert votes, but voter fatigue. You know, it's a thing. It's real.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's real.
That's why Giannis won't win another one. He could drop 40 and 10. He still won't win it.
All right. Next up, we have most improved player, and I think we're all going to be in accordance here. I mean, there's two clear candidates in my opinion, but I think we can all agree this guy is the front runner, and that is Jeremy Grant.
If anyone doesn't say Jeremy Grant, I don't know. It's Jeremy Grant.
It's
I mean,
100% Jeremy.
My candidate is a small forward in the West.
Shut up, dog. Shut up. It's not Michael Porter Jr. He's been good, but
It's Jeremy Grant. Without
I feel like it was either like Jeremy Grant or Christian Wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Christian Wood's looking nice.
But yeah, Jeremy Grant for sure.
Dude, Detroit and Denver messed up. They both should have kept them.
dude, I don't know why the Pistons let Christian Wood walk. Well, they got Jeremy Grant, but dude, imagine if they had both of them, two MIP candidates. This is going off.
What about you?
Who?
What about you, Henrik?
Oh, I said Jeremy Grant.
All right. Next up, we have sixth man of the year. Now, I'm very interested in what you guys have to say, but I think for my sixth man this year, I'm going to go Jordan Clarkson.
Yep.
I think he's been the spark off the Utah bench, leading them to the 14-4 record. I'm going to go Jordan Clarkson.
I agree. No doubt.
No doubt, really. I have one player in mind. I know David will love this. Chris Boucher. He's been very, very, very good.
Yeah, he's also an MIP candidate in my eyes. He won't win it, I think, because the other two are just playing phenomenally. But Chris Boucher off the bench, insane.
It's been really, really amazing.
I have Jordan Clarkson as well.
Yeah, I think Jordan Clarkson too.
Right. And last up is Coach of the Year. Now, I think I know where Mo's going to go with this, but for me, I'm going Quinn Snyder. Obviously, Utah, surprising everyone. I'm going to go Quinn Snyder.
You know, I got to stick to the Doc, man. Doc Rivers, best team in the East. He's playing Tobias Harris to his strength. He brings the best out of Tobias. Tobias did that game winner. You know why? Because Doc Rivers told him to. Splash. Over Caruso, over LeBron, money.
LeBron
Doc
was
Rivers did his
where?
thing. LeBron was right there. LeBron was right there, and yeah, he got the ball shot over him, and Caruso tried, but he couldn't succeed.
Anyway, I have
Caruso was playing on the he was hoping his baldness would reflect into his eyes, sort of alter the shot.
Christ.
the best coach of all time, Tom Thibodeau. I'm just playing. I have Doc Rivers as well. I agree with Mo on this one. I think
Respect on my Sixers? What?
I just think he's been fitting. I don't. If the playoffs are included, I'm giving it to Quinn Snyder. But if it's just regular season, then I
What
have
playoffs games have been played this season?
Doc Rivers is atrocious in the playoffs.
I mean, we're 18 games into the season, man. Ain't no playoffs yet.
No. Okay.
What?
Yeah, Doc Rivers is definitely get the Coach of the Year if he brings the
Who?
six. Doc Rivers brings the first or second seed.
Back me up here.
No,
No, I
I'm
got-
going. I'm going.
go ahead,
Quinn
dude.
Snyder.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I'm also going Quinn Snyder, but usually like
Ooh.
we would hate on Mo for riding the Sixers, but I can't hate on him for this one. Doc Rivers got him playing
Yeah.
really nicely. And
Man.
two other things. I think Ty Lue is underrated. I feel like he's really the Clippers look like they're meshing really well. They're third in the East, and I am sick and tired of hearing the Frank Vogel winning. I'm sick of hearing coaches that have LeBron on his team winning best coach. I am sick of it.
Yeah, well, LeBron won the award.
LeBron won the award.
Add that to the accolades.
LeBron's the coach.
Coach LeBron.
Sick of it.
The GM.
The GM.
Won MVP, executive of the year, freaking coach of the year.
I do want to say one thing though, Ed. How you mentioned that I was been riding the Sixers, dude. I've been riding the Sixers, but have I been wrong? Y'all were all hating on me for going for the Sixers, man. Number one team in the East,
We're only hating for your sake because you said Embiid is MVP.
and he is.
Yeah, you're hating. I said MP is MVP.
But look, you're the biggest Sixers hater.
That's cap.
I
And
think
it's
you're
not
biggest
cap.
supporter, Mo.
That's mega cap. That's extreme cap.
Mecca Okafor?
What?
Mo, I've been your biggest supporter, bro.
He lagged on my screen.
Ed,
so it
nah,
sounded
Ed,
like
some, dude,
Emeka.
you're not. I think I'm the only one who rides with the Sixers. Evan sometimes agrees with me, but most of the time he's like, nah.
No, I
Hunuk-
just don't
Hunuk
see them
hates on
going to
me.
the finals, dude. I don't see them in the finals.
That's what
You'll see when it happens, man.
Yeah, in 2020.
You guys didn't see when I said the Sixers would take the number one seed. It's happening. You guys didn't say when Embiid was to be
Bro, it's
number
18
one
games
for
in a season.
Well, yeah, we're doing early. Yeah, we're doing the early awards, man. And then
You
I
also said Harden
Embiid
to
for
the. You also
MVP.
said Harden to the Sixers.
That was really close to happening. I said
did
it. Okay, that's actually facts. I said Harden to the Sixers like 2 months ago before that rumor came out, and it was so close to happening.
I'm not gonna lie, they ghosted the 76ers. That trade probably would have happened. Oh,
No, they didn't ghost them. They were asking for too much.
they never called back. That's what they said.
I never called back.
I don't know how you ghost them all.
He's just like, I'm not gonna pick up the phone, dog.
They got the "you up" text and they just left undelivered.
You up?
Hey, big head. Hey, big head.
Left on red.
All right, boys. Do we have any more thoughts and concerns about the awards for this year so far?
Nope.
Let's wait till
All
Zach
right,
Levine
let's-
comes in.
Okay, come on.
Oh, Evan, you forgot All-Star MVP.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna give this one to Mo. I'm gonna go Joel Embiid. Why not?
God.
That's the only MVP he's gonna win.
I'm gonna go like Steph Curry. I don't know. I'm just playing.
I'm going Luca. If there were to be, I think it'd be Luca.
I'm going KD. KD's gonna do 45 and 15.
All right, but
Probably
for
the
real, let's
water
move.
boy.
Let's move on. Let's move on to our next segment.
Frederick, that's all you, my friend.
All right, so I have a NBA trivia questions consisting of 10, I think it's like maybe 10 to 11 questions. I want each of you to answer. You're free to have the same answer as someone, or you could have your own answer, But yeah, here we go. First question. What two teams played in the first ever play-in game for the AC last season? And you guys go one by one.
Wait, I got it.
Was Portland one of them?
Portland Grizzlies.
Portland Grizzlies.
Yeah,
Portland
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Holy fuck.
Portland Glizzies.
The Glizzy.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's Portland Grizzlies.
Does anyone have a different answer? Or
No.
Nah, I'm pretty sure we all knew that one.
Are we doing like whoever says it first, or are we doing like
no.
Let's work as a team this time.
Work as a team? I mean,
This
I'm gonna get them
time.
all right by myself.
Okay, Dave. All right,
Hey,
4
hey,
against
hey.
1 then. 4 against 1.
one?
All 4 against David. Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, you guys got the first question correct. Moving on to the second one. Who was the first NBA player to get a triple-double in the NBA bubble?
Oh,
That's a good question. That's tough.
That is a very good question. I feel like it's gonna be shocking.
Most likely.
Y'all work together?
All right.
So- I feel like the obvious answer is Westbrook here, but
He wasn't in the bubble.
oh no, he wasn't in the bubble. Facts.
he was with
he?
Houston.
No, he
He
was
was
with
with
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah,
he was. He missed like the first week or two.
Okay.
so this probably wasn't in then.
It was the first couple games of the bubble.
Like Jokic, maybe you guys think?
Yeah.
I was
I feel
thinking
like
Luka or
That's-
I
Jokic.
feel like
that's a
it's
good
TJ.
guess.
I feel like TJ Warren, no cap.
I know he was dropping
he
big
just-
buckets, but did he
TJ
get a
Warren
triple
dropped
double?
50.
Oh, he just got points.
Bam.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Luka
Dude,
or,
this is tough.
Luka, Giannis, or Jokic.
I saw Cedric nodding his head. We definitely said one of them were right.
You guys got to come to an agreement here.
Let's go, Luca. Most likely it's Luca.
I know King's Luca. What
You guys
about
want to
you?
go Luka?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna stick. I
don't
think
know.
Giannis, dude. Someone's telling me Giannis in my gut.
Guys all have different answers.
Ed, would you say Ed?
Go with Jokic.
All
All
right.
different.
Why are we all different? I thought we were supposed to agree on this.
I mean,
Honestly,
It was a
That's
team game, but not anymore, I guess.
I know some of the trivia questions you can't answer together, but I feel like this one you can, everyone has their own opinion. But
I'm gonna agree with Ed. I'm gonna go Jokic.
the correct answer is Luka Doncic.
too easy out here, man. It's too
Got
easy,
it
man.
right.
Too easy out here.
I don't know, because I forgot what's. I'm pretty sure it was in the finals next week.
Yeah, keep are you done?
And if you set in a mood with those lights, let's relax over there.
Well,
I'm
I'll
logged
talk
off.
when you have a point in this game, my guy. Claim
Catch
to
you guys in the next episode. I'm out of here.
dude, Luka Doncic.
All right, I feel like for this next question, you guys probably do have to work together. Who and what did the Suns trade to get Chris Paul? Now, you only need to get 2 players and the correct year and round for the draft pick.
All right, well, it's definitely Ricky Rubio.
Kelly Oubre
Yeah,
originally.
Oubre.
It was Kelly Oubre originally, and then it was
2023,
it was picks.
How many
He's
draft
no-
picks?
2023.
It was
I
one
think it was
pick.
second round.
One pick?
Yeah.
It was
All right.
2023 or 2021 second round.
Around for Chris Paul, wasn't it first?
I
Because
don't
people were
remember.
talking about how
I-
they gave up too much.
I swear it was a first Kelly
No.
Oubre and then Ricky
Ricky
Rubio.
Rubio.
I think it was a 2023 first from this one.
I think I'm gonna agree with Hanuk on the 2023.
Yeah, I think it's 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 2023 Oubre and Rubio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I feel like it might have been a little bit more because I know they traded away obviously Oubre.
There were more players involved, but I did say that you could get like 2 players. But yeah, those were the main one, Ricky Rubio and Kelly Oubre. Now, as for the draft pick,
I feel like it's 2024 now.
I mean,
Wait, was Alex Len involved in the trade?
Alex
I
Len's
think
in.
so.
No,
No.
not Alex Len. What's his name? Aaron Baines?
no.
Yeah,
Oh, he just
No.
signed to Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of Phoenix players that left.
It's either 2023 or 2024 for the draft pick. Pretty sure
All
it's
right, which one do you guys think?
I think it's
2023.
2023.
Final answer.
I'm saying
Pull it up.
23. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick with it.
All right, so you guys got Kelly Oubre right, Ricky Rubio correct, and the draft pick was actually 2022 first round pick.
Damn.
Damn.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Then why didn't we say it?
I don't know.
2024. Ed.
Henrik gets one question right, and we decide to trust him, and look where it ended up.
I got 2 questions right before.
We're tanking.
Everyone got that right, Nick.
Hey, that's still a question I got right though, right? That's still a question I got right. Exactly.
Fair, fair.
All right. Next question. This is a current the current NBA season question right here. Who is leading the league in steals?
Larry Nance.
Larry Nance. Yeah,
Good
I gotta
shot.
know
Larry
this one. It's
Nance
Larry
Jr.
Nance.
It's Cavs, man.
You guys are correct. That was an easy one.
That's kind of weird, in my opinion.
It's weird. Considering
It
he's
is.
a
I'm not gonna lie.
power forward.
Isn't he averaging 2.4?
Yes,
Now
he's
he's on my team on
there.
fantasy.
How much PT does he get? I feel like they have so many big men. Like you talk.
Like 30.
He's been getting a
He gets
lot
30.
more recently, but it's because of
He
Kevin
gets
Love's
30 a
injury.
game. He gets 30 a game. Still puts only 11 points.
Next question. Who is number 9 on the Detroit Pistons?
Number 9, dog.
A Plumlee.
Mason.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Number 9 on the Detroit Pistons.
Jeremiah
Is he a
Grant.
bench player?
Oh.
Oh, it's Jeremy Grant.
It's Jeremy Grant, right?
It's Jeremy Grant.
Final answer, boys. Everyone
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Evan
I don't
seems
think-
confident, so
I thought
sure.
he was number
Dude, it's
6.
Jeremy Grant.
I thought Jeremy Grant was number 6.
No, he's 9.
All right, Evan, I'm writing on your answer. If it's not, I'm banning.
Dude, I got you guys. I got
I
you.
trust.
I trust.
Evan is correct. Jeremy
Okay.
Good
Grant.
man, Evan. Good man, Evan.
Shit, bro.
Okay, wasn't it?
We are not NBA followers. We are dumb.
This one is an old question. What
Oh, no.
year did the Charlotte Hornets change their name to the Bobcats?
2004. Final answer.
No.
That was a hard one, dude. All right,
How do you know that?
you guys riding
Omeka
on-
Okafor and 2K, too much 2K12.
But that's 2004. How does that make any sense?
Because he played my league. Oh, wait, you're right.
He said 2012. How does that make any sense?
Listen, dog, this is how I know. This was that.
Well, Hinnock was correct.
How?
It's 2004, but I don't know. He said 2K12. That kind of confused.
Maybe because I had it on the Wii. I don't know.
What are we talking
Here's the one said so.
No, just stop. No, just stop. Dog.
Hey, listen, man. Like, this next question, please, dog.
Right. What team does Tony Snell currently play for?
The Bucks.
No, I don't think he's on the Bucks anymore.
Yeah, I don't
This
think
He's
he's
on the
there.
Bucks anymore.
Pistons?
The
Detroit?
Bucks or the Celtics?
Atlanta.
Oh, Detroit.
Oh yeah, Atlanta. He's
No,
right.
I think it's
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah.
It is
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah.
It's the Hawks, yeah.
Good shit, David.
I forgot about him. I keep getting him mixed up with Tayshaun Prince.
Tayshaun Prince. Wow. Why are you getting them mixed up, huh, Hanuk? I'm curious.
No, Tayshaun.
No, but you can explain.
Tayshaun Prince?
Tayshaun Prince isn't in the league.
What?
He's been retired.
No,
for
not that
years.
one. I'm talking about Tarion Prince.
Tayshaun Prince,
The
a white
Cavs.
white
Talking about
ginger guy.
before.
A white ginger guy and Tony Snow.
I was the
Well,
next question.
Tarion? No, you said talking about Tarion Prince.
Next question, dog.
Tony Snell is on the Atlanta Hawks. You guys got that correct. This is the final question. After the Lake and Heat made the finals last season, how many final appearances do the Lakers and Heat
Ooh.
have?
Ooh.
Final appearances.
Combined?
No, not combined. Just like how many do the Lakers have? How many do the Heat have?
Doesn't the Lakers have like 30?
The Heat have 6.
06.
They have 6 finals
How many
appearances.
rings do they have?
No,
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 finals
finals
appearances.
appearance.
Final appearances.
Oh,
The,
that changes
the Heat have
everything.
6,
Are you
I think.
sure?
right?
No, the Heat have 5.
How many did they have with the big three?
6. 2006, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2020.
Oh, I'm counting rings.
The Lakers, I feel like we should know this.
The Lakers
dude.
have
The
17 rings
They have like 30 finals appearances, I'm pretty sure. Or 30 or 31.
like that.
Because they lost a ton of times to the Celtics in the 80s.
I'm so bad with the classic stuff. I have no idea, to be honest.
They
Yeah, I'm
lost
horrible
two-
at classics,
If
dude.
it was rings, I would have had it, but
I think
They
it's
lost
31.
Wait. Cedric, were we right with the Heat?
You guys were correct with the Heat. Now you guys have the Lakers.
No, we can do this.
I think
They
it's
lost
either
2004. They lost 2008, right? Then
Mhm.
they lost 1991.
they did lose 1991.
That's
the
3.
thing is, they were in like every single finals in the 80s and the 70s.
I think they were in every
60s.
single finals in the 80s, but 2. So that's 8.
Wait, Cedric, are you doing just Los Angeles Lakers or Minneapolis Lakers too?
Minneapolis Lakers was a team for
We're
2
back in
years.
Minneapolis Lakers.
Oh, if we're doing
Is it a
that, I don't think it's 31. It might be 32 or 33.
I think it's 31 because I think
I think it's 32, dog. I
okay.
don't know. It's not 31 because I think with
32.
the Minnesota Lakers, I think they made at least 1 or 2.
They made 2.
It's either 32 or 33,
Yeah,
dude.
because Jerry West was the only person to go to the finals and lose and still win MVP.
That was the Los Angeles.
Dude, I think it's 32 or 33. I don't think it's 31, man.
I think I'm gonna agree. Let's go 32.
32.
I don't know.
I'm down. I have no clue, to be honest.
Evan,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, why not?
and you guys got it right.
Oh, dude, let's go.
Lakers got 32 final appearances. The Miami Heat have 6 final appearances.
You're
Good stuff.
Oh,
Good stuff. How many we get wrong?
You guys, okay, there was one question I remember. It was the first NBA player to drop a triple double in the bubble. You guys,
I
That's
got
true.
that. I got
I
that
was
right.
the only one that got that right.
Okay. Good stuff.
Oh, I missed one question actually. Do you guys,
Yeah, go for it.
Let's
Run
hear
it.
it.
you guys were paying attention to the draft? Who was drafted number 11 this last draft?
Halliburton? No. Halliburton was
Let's
12.
have
Melbourne's 12, yeah.
Wait.
11.
Edwards,
what
Wiseman.
team got what
It
team
was the
drafted that
Spurs. It was the Spurs. It was the Spurs, right?
Oh, I know
Okay.
then.
right again, Cal.
Calvin Johnson.
Keldon
But what-
Johnson.
No,
No, wait.
dude. No. I know. Dude, I swear I know this one.
I know Obi Toppin slipped to 8.
Was it by Phoenix, Cedric?
8.
I believe it was by the Spurs.
Devin Vassell.
Devin Vassell. Yeah.
There you go, Ed.
I
Devin
forgot
Vassell.
his ass was
I
in
studied
the-
this draft. I actually paid attention to the draft.
I didn't even bother watching it.
You guys got that one right. It was Devin Vassell.
Good job, Ed.
ED.
Now, out of all the questions, I feel like you guys got all of them right.
Flagrant 5 going hard. Let's go,
Except the
boys.
triple double one where everyone had different answers. But yeah, you guys got it mostly everything. I think everything right. Yeah.
That's
Thank
true.
you for thanks for hosting that, Cedric. That was fun.
The Bobcats.
These were
Bobcats. 2K12.
Brought in his A game.
That was fun.
good.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, boys. What's next?
All right, that'll bring us into our picks, man, to end the show off. You guys know how this goes. We predict the winners for the games, and at the end of the month, we're gonna have to do a forfeit or a challenge. And it seems like there will be a one, maybe determined within the next few games. I'm not gonna say who yet, but so just go through the games. Saturday's game was Nuggets versus the Suns. The Nuggets did win. Everyone but Hanuk did vote the Nuggets, so I'm sorry, Hanuk. Sunday it was Hawks versus the Bucks. The Bucks did beat the Hawks. I was the only one who picked the Hawks. Sucks for me. The Bucks did win. Then Monday's game, it was Nuggets versus Mavericks. A very, very tough game. Me and David picked the Nuggets, and the Nuggets did win.
MPJ for the win, baby.
And Tuesday, it was Wizards versus the Rockets. Everyone chose the Rockets, and the Rockets destroyed the Wizards because they're doo-doo. And then today's game, Lakers versus Sixers. Everyone had the Lakers but me because Tobias Harris had that game winner, man. Clutch. And then that'll bring us to our scores. Ed is still in first with 21-6. Right behind him is Evan, 18-9. Then it's me with 16 and 11. David also has 16 and 11, and Hanuk at 13 and 14. So you know what this means, Hanuk? At the end, you have to get these next 3 games right, and you have to hope me and or Dave get these next 3 games wrong.
No, it'll be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, then it's a tie.
1v1.
And we'll figure that out then. But
tie.
Hanuk, you literally have to vote against them.
Yeah, you have to vote
Every single
against both of us, and you have to get all those
Well,
games right. And you have to hope all of
1v1 for
that's gonna be tough, man.
or a game of 21 to decide.
Oh,
I don't think you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
if we get
100%.
if we get one of these games wrong or right, you're done.
All right.
And that will actually bring us to our picks. So the game for today, or well tomorrow really, is going to be Blazers versus Rockets, boys.
Give me Portland.
I think I'm gonna go Portland because I don't think Christian Wood's playing. So
Dave,
Oh, check.
Portland.
Portland.
I
Hanuk, what'd you say?
have to pick the Rockets. Do I have a choice?
I'm picking
No.
Portland. And for the next game, we're going to be doing Mavericks versus the Utah Jazz.
Utah.
yeah,
Utah?
I'm going Utah.
Taking a hot team, man.
I am, yeah.
I think I'm going to go Luka, dude.
I have to go Utah.
You could take that.
I'm going Utah.
Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Evan, what'd you say?
Utah.
I said Utah.
Utah. Alrighty.
Utah.
And then Saturday's game, we have the Celtics versus the Lakers.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers.
Give me the
The
Celtics.
Lakers.
Who's on the road? Who's at home?
I believe that's going to be Celtics home.
Lakers.
No.
No,
No, it makes
The
sense.
Lakers are we're undefeated before tonight on road games.
exactly. The Lakers are better on the road.
That's fair.
Dude, that's tough. That's a very tough game. I'm gonna go Lakers.
Fuck you. I'm going Celtics.
Damn, alrighty, Nook.
I wanted
And
the
then-
Lakers so badly.
Sunday's game is gonna be the last game of this month's Daily Pick'em, and we're going to be doing the Jazz versus the Nuggets.
Jazz.
Wait,
Nuggets.
so this is 4 games then.
Yeah, 4 games.
So if
No.
Hanuk get all 4 right and you get all 4 wrong, Hanuk could pass you.
No, it's 3 games. It's 3 games. Today was the 27th. Tomorrow's the 28th, 29th, and then
You've named 4 games.
I did. Well, I'm
Yeah,
smoking
you-
crack, guys. Well, I'm smoking crack, but so Hanuk has 4 games to come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
What was the last one?
I'm sorry, it was, and I lost it.
Jazz Nuggets.
Jazz Nuggets. Thank you, Dave.
I'm gonna
You already know
go
who
with Denver.
David's
I'm
picking.
gonna go Denver.
That's
I'm gonna
tough.
go Utah. Utah.
I think I gotta go Utah here, man.
Oh my god. I have to go
Going
down.
Denver.
Wait, did Hanuk pick Denver?
I have to.
Okay, I'm going Utah.
Cedric, who would you pick?
Can I change, please, to Utah?
I'm good, but
Go ahead, Evan.
I want Utah.
Take Denver.
Good stuff. Good pick, Cedric. I like your pick.
So that'll be the end of the show,
Coming back
Dave.
0-0.
Knowing freaking Rudy Gobert is gonna drop 45 and 25, and then have Donovan Mitchell drop 65 out of nowhere.
What are you
Possible.
talking about?
It's possible.
I feel like that's gonna happen.
I hope Rudy Gobert drops that.
If Rudy
Wow.
Gobert drops another 2020 game, I'm throwing my phone off the ocean.
Off the ocean.
Off the ocean.
The fuck are you talking?
Dude, Hanuk, I don't know what you're on this episode, man.
So on the
Lights.
ocean.
He's in the mood.
2004, 2K12, dog. I don't know how that correlates.
It cor-
It doesn't.
We're not.
He sounded so confident when he said it too, because like I got
Yeah,
the
because that's
answer
how I
right.
learned it, my guy.
He got the answer right, like right away. It's like, oh, I know it because I played 2K12 in 2004.
I forgot how it correlated, but that's how it correlated for me.
All right, well, that'll be the end of our show. So, David, take us on, my friend.
All right, everybody. We would once again like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode. As always, we have a blast recording these for you guys. Hopefully, we continue to provide some content for you guys to enjoy. And like I said at the beginning, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your mom, your dad, your grandmama, if she can still see the screen. Please,
Okay.
we want to continue to grow and be able to do bigger things for you guys. So we'd like to show the love. Continue to follow us on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube, almost all major platforms. Thank you guys once again, and we'll be seeing you.
Stay
See you
tuned
guys.
for our
Peace.
punishment video.
Oh.
Not gonna